students will wave a Union Jack flag and sing God Save the King in class every single day under a reform government.
That is the claim of Lee Anderson, as party members themselves led a rendition of the anthem as they wrapped up their party conference this weekend. Let's hope they do it better in schools than they did on the stage at the reform conference.
What do you think about school children having to sing the national anthem in assemblies every day? Leader of Liverpool's Lib Dems, Councillor Cashman, says let's not shove the national anthem down people's necks, while entrepreneur Claudia Hearne says singing the anthem creates a sense of unity and enhances national pride. So you would vote for this?
Yeah, I think it's a lovely thing. I think we've sort of seen a bit of a diminishment in our national pride over the last few years, and we've got into a habit of talking ourselves down, which I think is really sad. And I know that when I hear the national anthem, I feel a sense of pride and solidarity with our country. I feel extremely proud to be British. And when I go and watch a sports match or see people singing the national anthem, I love it. I love singing along. And it makes me feel warm and patriotic and a sense of unity and cohesion, which I think we're missing.
I feel like standing up, Carl, don't you?
Don't you feel
and
proud?
Singing along?
Yeah. So I'm very proud to sing the national anthem. I'm very proud to be British. I'm very proud to be Scouse. I just think
it does get booed, of course, the national anthem.
Yeah, well, sometimes it does, and the people that do that, they can do it, but. For me, being British is about those values of tolerance and freedom, and to have that value of freedom is to allow people to do what they want in this country without saying or dictating to them that they need to do something. And I think the important issue here is about those values, not about singing a song. So my godson, so my sister's nephew, is like the best little kid in the world. He's just turned 1 and just gone to nursery. And I care more about whether he becomes a good person with good values, good British values. And I think I'm kind of convinced that that will happen because he's got good parents, he's got good teachers, and he's got good family around him. It's not because he'll sing a song in a school.
I guess the question, Claudia, is we feel kind of huge pride when we are singing on Remembrance Day or the last night of the proms or at a football match. But if it happened every day in school, every day of the week, doesn't it just become something which people kind of drone onto? It becomes like routine.
I mean,
doesn't it lose its specialness?
I don't think it loses its specialness. I don't like the idea of anything being forced. In general, I'm just against anything being mandated.
Legislating for it would force it, of course.
Yeah, and I think legislation is most certainly a step too far. And it's quite funny that this is coming from Reform when Nigel Farage has just been in North America comparing us to North Korea. This is about the most North Korea idea of legislating the national anthem. But I think it should be encouraged as a positive thing, and we shouldn't be ashamed of it. You were saying that sometimes the national anthem gets booed. That's a tragedy. That's so sad.
Or it's an expression of free speech.
Well, I mean, it is, and Nigel Farage's criticism why he was over in America is that we haven't got free speech in this country anymore. It seems that he wants to go down the line of kind of continuing that, if that's the case, and making sure that people sing the national anthem. The only way that you could do that is by legislating, or you give each school the freedom to do it. Now, I'm not against giving each school the freedom to do it if they want to, because it should be a choice, but Reform are on about legislating for this. And
in America, the land of the free, every school child has to do the Pledge of Allegiance in school. That is...
But you say have to, but they don't... In America, they have such a sense of national pride, they don't have to legislate for it because they're so proud to be American. And you speak to any American citizen.
National pride, though, because I think in America now, there's a lot of Americans that I speak to. I was in London recently and I spoke to an American from California, and she wasn't very proud to be from America, and that's because of the things that Donald Trump is doing in America now. And I don't think making people sing their national anthem would make them more proud to be American.
I actually asked my driver this morning on the way here. He's from Eritrea. And I said to him, how do you feel when you hear the British national anthem? Do you find it offensive? Does that upset you? And he said, no. I'm so proud to live in this country. I love the national anthem. It's the pageantry.
I think Nigel Farage may be less keen on him being in this country.
Oh, I don't know. I think you might be assuming there.
Rather a lot of Eritreans come to our country by claiming asylum, and they're all going to be deported.
Well,
I don't think we know the circumstances of your cab driver,
No,
to be
we
fair.
certainly
we don't. He's been here for a very long time.
What?
He was so proud. When I asked him about the national anthem, he said, "Oh, it's wonderful. You have the royal family. We don't have that." It's for the rest of the world looking in. They look on us with a sense of awe and the patriotism that we have.
Carl, what makes you proudest to be British?
I think liberal democracy, what we've given to the world, you know, British values of kind of politeness. It's always nice to go to a different country and feel like you're being very polite and abiding by their customs. But tolerance as well. The Beatles is another export from Liverpool.
Well,
but
we're agreed on that.
Tolerance, most
I thought you were
definitely.
going to say Liverpool Football Club.
Liverpool Football Club as well, like, but I'd get slated in Liverpool for that, like not to say Everton as well.
Thank you both very much indeed.